Hey guys, Mapletail here. I've got a little bonus Tuesday video for y'all today, as my upload schedule is pretty packed and I could not wait a moment longer to talk about the official upcoming Warriors video game, Warrior Cats: Clans of the Forest. I can't believe we're actually getting a game. It's something I've wanted for so long, as I think it could translate perfectly into several different gaming genres, if done well. I'm going to be giving the article a read from the Warriors website announcing the game, and taking us through the trailer while sharing my first impressions on this upcoming adventure. Let's get into it. Here's that article. For over 20 years, the Warrior clans have stalked the pages of over 100 books, stocked the shelves of your local stores and merchandise, and soon they will come to life on screen in the upcoming animation. Now we have the pleasure to announce that this leaf fall we will be releasing the very first official Warrior Cats video game, Warrior Cats: Clans of the Forest. Made by Trailmark Games in collaboration with Kulabi, this turn-based Warrior Cats RPG will allow players to play through 4 different storylines for each of the 4 warrior clans. Train as an apprentice in a clan struggling under the weight of a new prophecy. Explore iconic locations from the Warrior Cats series. Hone your skills in battle as you defend your borders and hunt to feed your clan. Meet beloved characters from the books, design your own unique cat, and follow the destiny Star Clan has laid out for you. The above cover art features a representation of the player character, though you can design your own to look however you want, as well as Tawnypelt and Brightheart mid-battle in the background. And the official artwork below that we used to tease this announcement features Brightheart, Tawnypelt, Tallstar, and Ivypool. Just a few of the iconic Warrior Cats characters you can encounter in the game. Okay, let's talk about the good first. A turn-based RPG? That sounds sick. It would be one of my top picks for a Warriors game. I love turn-based combat, and I think it could be pretty interesting for this. And an RPG of some kind is absolutely ideal. Character customization. This is a must for me, and makes this game 100% more exciting to me than if you just had to play as a character from the books. From the initial screenshot here, it looks pretty decent too. Options for fur, patterns, markings, and even different colored eyes. I cannot wait to try to make Mapletail here. The color options seem a little bit limited at first glance, but it also just shows the eye colors here, so I'm hoping for more variety for the fur. It would have been great to have like a color wheel or something, but maybe they're going for more realistic options. Choose your clan and 4 storylines. I'm curious if this means you kind of have to restart the game to play through each of the original clan's stories, or if you're able to pick one clan and still see all the stories somehow. I'd prefer that, but I also think it's more likely to be the former option. Either way, I'm definitely starting in RiverClan. Oh, and just the fact that this is going to be a PC/console game and not mobile gives me a lot of hope. And just rereading this script now, I'm realizing they called this the first official Warriors game? So maybe they're planning to release more in the future? That's very exciting. But then there is the bad. The choice to exclude SkyClan, who have been such an important part of the series for so many years now, is unfortunate. I think it's odd to make this game Clans of the Forest, which I assume is in reference to the Old Forest, where the cats haven't lived since Arc 2. We're on Arc 9 now. It's kind of the same issue I have with the merch. I love the early Arc cats as much as anyone else, but there are a lot of cool characters and storylines happening in the current Arc of Warriors too, and I'd love to see that represented somewhere. Speaking of exclusion, it is downright insane to include 2 ThunderClan cats on this cover, but not a RiverClan cat in sight. Tawnypelt, Brightheart, Tallstar, and Ivypool? Who chose this lineup? I like all these cats, but it's giving we haven't had an important WindClan cat since Tallstar. And seriously, where the hell is RiverClan? It's a personal attack at this point. In terms of like actually worrying things though, the game devs. I had a look at what else Trailmark Games have made, and I am far from impressed. A couple generic hunting and fishing games, and not the cat kind. Racing games and fighting games. We couldn't have shopped around a little bit more for a developer. Warrior Cats is huge. I'm sure other people would have been interested in making a game inspired by the series. But at the very least, I haven't seen any mention of generative AI being used in this upcoming game, or by this company, which is a huge concern for me, and would be the only thing to stop me from checking this out. regardless of quality. I'm keeping my expectations low, as I've been burned by this series before, but come on, it's a Warriors game. A part of me is gonna love it no matter what, and I'm really excited to see more. So, let's go through that trailer. I mean, honestly, the environments look pretty cool. Some variety right away, with forests, waterfalls, caves, and fields of flowers. And I hope you can actually walk through them as shown. I'd love to get to freely explore this world. I think the cats look pretty good too. I really just want a video going through the whole customization process, but I'm glad we get to see a little bit with some eye colors and markings. And it's nice that there's a few fully customized cats throughout the video. The naming system makes me a little nervous though. It looks like you have to pick from a list, and I can't tell if a prefix was chosen separately, and then these are just all suffix options, which would be better as it looks decently long for that, or if this is just all the names options listed alphabetically, which is definitely not enough naming freedom. If they're gonna do it like this, picking from a list, I really hope at least every prefix and suffix from the books are available, which is kind of hard because they keep adding new ones. If I can't name my cat Mapletail, which is pretty basic all things considered, I will be so sad. And this is definitely going to screw over anyone with an OC with a more unusual name going by book canon. It is cool here you can see your cat can have a missing ear though. I really want to see all the options for scars and stuff too. I'm intrigued by the visit iconic locations bit. It low-key looks like the tribe's waterfall, which I wouldn't really expect to see in this game. Though I suppose it could be the gorge between River and Wind Clan. Some of these spots look kind of generic, but that big tree looks like it could be that old tree from ThunderClan's territory. And maybe the cave could be leading to the Moonstone. And then maybe near the barn with that sign and fence? Ah yes, most iconic Warriors location, tents. I'm really curious to see which cats will make the cut to be featured in this game. They certainly can't include them all, even just counting Arc 1. I absolutely want to see Blue Star and all my RiverClan favorites at least. Brightheart looks awesome, low-key some of the best scars we've seen done for her. And then maybe that's Cloudtail or Whitestorm? That's all I really recognize. The fighting looks pretty fun. Snakes, dogs, and badgers, but weirdly no fights against other cats. That's what I really want to see more of. I am here for the exploration though. The tree climbing interests me, and just getting to run around? That sounds awesome. And excuse me, is that romance? That's definitely a player-made cat. How is that gonna work? And that's the trailer. Thanks for watching. Okay, wow. Wild stuff all around. I'm pretty excited. Even if it ends up absolutely sucking, I think I'm still gonna have a good time. The trailer moves fast, but I'm glad we got to see a little gameplay to get a little bit of a feel of how this might play. I think there's some interesting ideas here. I'd love to do a playthrough of it here on the channel this fall if people would like to see that. I had a lot of fun doing that for Cattail's Wildwood Story, which will probably still be a better Warriors game than this, but I'm still looking forward to trying Clans of the Forest regardless. Let me know what you think of this upcoming release, and I'll see you next Thursday.